Okay, so today is Sunday. Every day that I'm going to work, I usually put some ice in here, put a couple of drops of organic lemon juice. This is pure lemon juice. And add the daily water. Today I'm doing clear, pure water. I'm gonna add some ice and just water. I'm gonna, before I leave the house, drink a cup of this water. This is the water that I made, a gallon of water with 1 teaspoon of Himalayan salt. And also today, before I leave, I'm going to be drinking coffee, not a bulletproof coffee, just regular coffee. So 1 teaspoon, second teaspoon, and that's it. I'm done. No sweetener, nothing. Today is just the day I'm just doing everything plain, and that's it. So I'm going to pour the water here. I fill it up, add a couple of ice. I'm not gonna top up this water because the goal is to drink this before noon. So I'm gonna leave it as that. I'm not gonna fill it up with another water. I'm just gonna drink my coffee real quick. So just pure black coffee, nothing else. You just have to do a day like that where you don't put any chemical, any butter, or any booster, you know. So that's what today is for me. Then when I come back from church, then I'll decide what I'm eating. Yeah, it's funny. It is 9 o'clock and I have no clue what I'm eating 3 hours from now. And that's just how I've been doing my journey. So that's about it for this morning. See y'all later. Let's see if I can measure this without my son's assistance. Yeah, I'm doing it. Okay. This is 1 cup of the salty water that I was telling you about. It is not that salty, but I guess I've been doing this for a couple of weeks now, so I'm getting used to it. I'm gonna pour it here. And then I should turn the camera on myself now. Okay, getting ready to go to church. So this is the salty water. I'm not gonna pretend it's so sweet. So I have my mineral water. That's why I call it mineral water. If you don't want to do that, you can get what is it called? It started with a P. I just went blank. It's the carbonated water. It says it's with mineral, but this is just the simplest way to do it. You know, I like simplicity. Just 1 teaspoon of Himalayan salt in a gallon of water, and you don't have to chug it down right away. So I just drink that, and we have these things that are worse than that, so you can do this. So this black coffee, I'm gonna chuck it down because I'm not gonna pretend. So this is the pan that my son just washed, so I'm just gonna line it up with aluminum foil. I'm not sure how you do it. Okay, now I have it all lined up, so I'm about to pour the cauliflower, frozen cauliflower in there. So if you're a Costco shopper like me, it comes in this gigantic bag, but it's individually wrapped. So this is 16 ounce. So this is enough for me and the children. It's microwavable, but I like to bake it. That's about it. So I lay one of the individual bags evenly on one side of the pan, and I'm going to lay this. I'll do about 2 cups of mixed vegetables. So this is the second scoop. There's no actual recipe who call for 2, so you just eyeball it. You decide. I'm gonna add a third one. So let's say 3. Okay. So this is 3 cups of mixed vegetable. You can use vegetable of your choice. So because the keto diet is high on fat, I'm gonna divide this in 4 parts, and I'm gonna put it in 4 corners of this thing, and we're gonna see how it looks afterwards. So yeah, here it is, how it looks. So I preheat the oven. This is how I put the butters in, and once I take them out the first time, I'm gonna mix it. Then I will show you that step as well. I sprinkle a little bit of salt and that's it. When it come out the second time, I'm gonna put some other flavoring like spices on it, um, pepper, turmeric, or ginger. I'm not sure yet. Okay, I apologize. I didn't do the part where I just sprinkle it with a little bit of salt and pepper. And I'm not gonna tell you exactly how to season it because we are people from different backgrounds. I don't want to emphasize on what Africans should do or what Americans should do or what Hispanics should do. So you just go and take a look at it and you can spice it up anyhow you want. So that's why I'm in. At some point I'm gonna mix these two together. I'm not gonna add eggs, but you can if you're trying to make it look like um, stir fry rice. If you're making jollof rice, that's a very lazy way to do it, but that's what I'm doing. And I'm baking the meat on top. I usually go with salmon, but my family like tilapia, so I'm doing it side by side. So this is, I would say, the laziest way for me to do this because the cauliflower, I have to bake it regardless. You can do it in a fry pan, but it will take forever, so I just bake it. And this, I can do it. I'm from Africa, so I usually will do it the salsa style and dump these in. But what's the point? We're doing everything in the oven. It's faster, it's healthier. So this is what it is. So I'm gonna close it again and let it sit here for about 10-15 minutes. So while the food is cooking, I'll go ahead and answer a couple of questions. The first question, well, not the first. One of the questions was, when did I find out about the keto diet? I found out about the keto diet in 2014 when my twins were born. But it's been around quite for some times. I believe 1971, that's when Peter Clatton, Hutton was working on it. I'm not sure how popular it was in the 70s, but I find out about it in 2014. A former coworker was introducing me to It Works, and I never knew it was related. And she was just trying to sell me products, so she didn't know much about it. She was constantly sending me links on Instagram to become a member, to buy ketogenic products, and some band that you put in your stomach and it's supposed to flatten it. And I'm like, at first I wasn't on board until a second coworker, and at that point we were working together, and she was like, oh, I'm a salesperson for It Work, and it actually does work. And I've said this before, if you're trying to sell me a health product and you're not healthy, I'm not gonna be around for long. I don't know why I got into it without looking into it. So I did buy some product and there was no change. It didn't even work a little bit. And like I said, the second time around when I was introduced to keto diet, it was last year, and still didn't realize it was together until this second coworker shed some light on it, and that's why I connected the dot. I'm like, oh, so this is what the former person was trying to do to me, but she was more of a sign up and buy this and buy that instead of trying to explain to me what it does. The second person tried to explain it a little bit, and I tried the bulletproof coffee and I hated it. I hated it. I was nauseated because I was doing it wrong, and it messed up my bulletproof blender, uh, NutriBullet. That's what it's called. So then I give up. What made me go back to keto is when I got into the new year, I think I was okay. I was fit. I'm constantly going to check my blood because of a pre-existing condition. So when I went to the doctor in January, I was 178. So because of the pre-existing condition that I really don't want to disclose right now, I randomly will lose weight and then randomly gain weight. So just depend on my blood. So when I went to the hospital in December, I was 178. Not too happy about it, but hey, it is what it is. But then towards June, July, I was feeling knee pain when I go up the stairs, and I will feel. I just can describe it. It was more inflammatory. It's just very uncomfortable. So in July, I went back because something else happened, and when they did my blood check, I was extremely anemic and I was low on magnesium, which magnesium That's the second time around. The first time I was pregnant with twins and I was almost due. They have to literally put the IV for me. So for this time to be low on magnesium, I didn't get it, and I was extremely anemic. And I was like, I'm eating, I'm taking my medications. There's no reason for me to be anemic and be this big. And when I went on the scale, I was 190. That is the highest I've ever been in my entire life without being pregnant. And when I say without being pregnant, when I was pregnant with the twins, I went to 200. And I thought that was the biggest thing ever. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to pop. I'm going to die. I'm 5'3". 200 for a 5'3" is too much. So after the twins were born, I was gradually coming down. I went all the way to 159 and I was fine with it. So in January 2019, being 178 didn't alarm me too much because I was working in a call center. I'm sitting down, so I said, okay, I will work at it. But the harder I tried to work at it, the more I keep failing. And after I got pregnant with the twins, I got off my vegetarian diet. So I mixed it. I was pescatarian. I would put meat in every now and then. But recently, my doctor said, no, no, no. You are not going to do this diets anymore. No more vegetarianism. No more pesca. Like, I need to drink bone broth. I need to eat meat. And every time I eat meat, I kind of feel guilty. So I pick and choose what meat I can or cannot eat. So when I went the last time and I was weighing 190 and I told her about the keto diet that I'm looking into, she said, absolutely not. That is not for you. I said, but I feel great. My knee doesn't hurt anymore. And she said, okay. So until my next checkup, she's going to check. If I cannot be on a keto, I'm not going to force it. But if I can still stay on it, I will stay on it for the simple fact that it helps me. And there are different type of ketos. The video is getting long, so I'm going to stop at this. So that's how I found out about keto. I'll tell you later on. As I'm discovering about keto, there's several types of keto. There's the lazy keto, there's the dirty keto, there's the clean keto, and then there's the carnivore, there's omnivore, and there's the vegetarian keto. I so much want to get on the vegetarian one, but I'm going to wait to see what my next checkup says about my blood work. I may or may not. And I love doing smoothies. I just have to be consistent with it. I'm no longer 190, and this is exactly week 4 for me being on the keto diet. The keto diet encourages you to drink a gallon of water a day. I'm not there yet, but I'm working towards it. And dropping the carbs didn't bother me. Because, like I say, we are changed. You're supposed to change, especially women. We go through a whole bunch of stuff. One day we have periods, one day we don't. We have PMS, we get pregnant, we have postpartum. We have several things in our life that changes, flip-flop without any announcement. So, therefore, I don't see how keto is hard, because some people are telling me, oh, Florence, I really want to do this, but it's too hard. It's too much preparation. For my African friends, when you're about to do your goat meat, if you're making goat meat, it takes preparation. You're gonna cut it up, you're gonna wash it with vinegar, with salt, or whatever. You're gonna steam it, you're gonna add all your vegetables, then you're gonna do the the palm nut oil, if that's what you're using. Or like, this still preparation regardless. As long as we are alive and we're eating food, this preparation to take a shower, this preparation to shower your children, there's a preparation to clean up your house. So preparation is everything. So I don't see how, I mean, at least for me, it is not hard. I started with anything that I have in my fridge, and as you know, I'm a Costco shopper. If I have no choice, I'm in between Hy-Vee and Cup Food, I'll run down the street to either one of them. I shop at Walmart, Target. Like, keto friendliness is everywhere. You just have to look. And on the keto, you're not supposed to eat rice, you're not supposed to eat potatoes, you're not supposed to eat sweet potatoes. It's not the end of the, I mean, it's not that bad. It's not a deal breaker for me, at least it's not. Because with cauliflower, I can do rice anyhow I want. I'm not going to drizzle with goat meat and eat. Switch. You can still eat your meat. For African friends and Mexican friends who love carne, you can still have your meat. But you cannot be high on protein. It's high fat, low carb. Protein have to be moderate. So that's why I do salmon, and I try to eat meat once a day. And by meat, it could be tofu, it could be eggs, it could be my salmon, and it could be, I don't like chicken that much. It could be turkey, or and I have bone broth in my cabinet. So I do have my protein at a very minimum, because if you do your protein too high, you mess up your macros. I don't know if I can do a video on macros, or you can look it up on the internet. It's very easy. Or if you can't, download an app. That's the fastest and easier way. Just plug stuff in and be honest about it. If you eat 2 cheeseburgers and you put one, you cheat yourself. You cheat no one but yourself. So be honest with the app, and you show a result. When I started, I was at 190, and I'm supposed to eat 1,700 calories a day, and 20% carb, and then 70% what do you call it, fat, 10% protein. Now I'm at 14. No, I was 14 last week. Now I'm at 12 something, almost 1,300. So it changes. So I can tell you my macros will work for you. We are not one size fit all. Download the app and go from there. Let me go check on the oven. So I transfer my meat from the small pan to the big pan where the cauliflower was. This is my salmon. And for the tilapia eaters, there's tilapia. Okay, so while I'm waiting for the meat to get ready, so I'll show you the things that I bought previously. Some of them I threw away because I don't really need it. I got this at either Cup Food or Walmart or Target. It wasn't from my friend. And then this one. Now, these I kept because now that I'm doing my own research, and I advise you to do your own research on keto, because you don't know what keto is good for your body. The regular keto, the lazy keto, I don't advise anyone for the dirty keto, but hey, if your body is resistant to the dirty keto, the dirty keto is just mean you eat a lot of junk food that are high in fat. You eat fast food, you eat anywhere, that's dirty keto. That's my understanding. At least you can look that up as well. So these, I can mix this in smoothies, for example, or the keto coffee already comes with MCT oil, the grass-fed butter, and the collagen. So all I have to do is just stir. But again, I tried that. I didn't like it. You might like it. I will use these probably on a day that I'm off, because I don't want to go to work and puke. And that's the reaction that I have. I'm not saying that's the reaction of it for everyone. Again, I have a pre-existing condition that makes me woozy sometimes, so maybe I took it on a wrong day. I don't know. But I kept it because, hey, I paid big money for it. I might use it one day. And that's about it. And that's why I think I've said in one of my videos, be very careful if you are on a ketogenic diet. Be very careful buying products from people. Just take their word for it. Somebody may have bought this and work wonders for them. It didn't work for me because I'm not compatible to it. Am I using coffee today? Yes, I use Folgers, and I put all the ingredients that are already in here in it, and it boosts my day. I love it. But I try not to drink bulletproof coffee 7 days a week either. I take it like I work 5 days. I might take it 4 days. On the 5th day, I will do a smoothie, or I will do a matcha tea, or I have to have a day where I'm product free, and I'll drink nothing but water, because again, I'm supposed to drink 1 gallon a day, and I'm not there yet, but I'm trying. So by using these are the dollar store or anywhere you can get it. I try to drink one of these before noon. Remember, I wake up at 2:30 in the morning, and my day start at 3 a.m. Literally at 3 a.m. I've already drink either matcha tea or bulletproof coffee in my water. So therefore, I try to drink these before noon. So my goal is to drink 2 of this. Does 2 of these equal 1 gallon? No, but I'm getting there, okay? So that's all it is. And I don't push my body. I listen to my body. It's very important to listen to your body, so you do not go beyond what your body is capable of enduring. So that's about it. Very simple. And that's it. Here is my rice. That's the end result. It smells good. You use any type of butter you want. I used unsalted butter, and the aroma is great. And I put what do you call it, salt and pepper. You can add any other flavor that you want. You want to add magic cube, you want to add soy sauce, you want to you be you, just do you. And that's it, you're done.